All right, we got them vampires, folks, hanging around drip, leeching the system, and we falling for it, ending up in the Vampire Diaries. We don't want this. We got to put a stop to it, folks. So let me give a shout out to another YouTuber out there, Boss Lady Crypto. Right here, we had a nice little convo. She came through, visited some of the sites. We had a quick comment back and forth, and this is quite interesting. One of the comments she left. She says, people with a lot of referrals don't get you no airdrops, meaning they ain't giving you no airdrops. They'll give you a little bit, but they gonna keep it. She says she been under Stunner Breezy for 2 years and got $12. All right. So shout out to my girl, Boss Lady, for giving me this info. So I go out and dig a little bit on Stunner Breezy. But before I get into that, uh, big shout out to Boss Lady. I went out, checked out her channel, and she dropped a couple videos talking about drip, which is really funny. She actually sounds like a female Stunner Breezy. She's funny, and I mean it's cool. And just check out a couple of her videos. They're nice, short, and sweet. And one thing I like about her as well, apparently she's does trading and stuff like that, crypto trading or forex trading. And check this out, she's a getting in drip. She invests her own money, and at one point, she even says, if you check her links down here, she ain't trying to get no referrals or anything. She's pushing drip. She's talking about drip, but she ain't trying to get y'all referrals, right? Check this out. She left a comment in here.
Be mad. So and the people that don't care if it come out, it's probably
Check this
people
out.
like me. I don't recruit, so DDD is just a thing for me. I don't recruit people, so I don't. I talk about it, but I don't recruit. I refuse to recruit people to crypto because people don't know nothing about the market, and I refuse to put a whole bunch of dummies in crypto. So
See, that's what I'm talking about, man. We in this thing. We're investors. We're coming in to put our money in and pull some capital out with some returns, right? All right, but these other jokers, let's talk about them because you got the major influencers, tons of them out there. You got Stunner Breeze, you got Bartertown Conglomerate, you got Crypto Mischief, you got Crypto Kings, all these jokers. Now they done already juiced the system, right? So at this point, they shouldn't even be pushing no more referral links or building no teams. They should be either helping somebody else build teams or just, doing their own bags. But they keep pushing teams. Now, I ain't hating on them for doing that because they making money. But for us guys in the community, we need to understand that they're not looking out for us. We don't need to be signing up under them and supporting them, putting money in their bags, and we're suffering losing our investment. You guys, we got to stop this. But let's check out your boy Stunner Breezy. When she said this, she like, okay, you've been on Stunner for 2 years and got $12. So I pulled up some stuff on some videos that Stunner did. I do this just to grab their address, see what address they're pushing. And so Stunner did this video a year ago. All right. Um, and he was pushing this buddy address right here. So I'm gonna copy this buddy address. I'm gonna come out here to this dripnetwork.ca, and I'm gonna put this address in to see what kind of activity he was doing. If it works, it don't want to work. Let me see if it works. Clear out all my cache. Let's clear out everything. This thing stopped tripping. Drip CA, y'all need to fix y'all stuff. So where I put some information in here, I want to see it. All right, there we go. All right, so I just pasted in Stunner's address here. All right, now this is from a year ago, back in February 2022, which is cool. The price of drip was higher, all that type of stuff. So, he was getting rewards and he was sending out to his downline rewards. So, I give him a little prop. He kept a percentage of it, which is good business, whatever the case is, but the rest he was returning to the community. They helped him receive those rewards. Now, my girl boss lady, she was probably one of the ones that were getting it. He might have been running some games and giving it to people that he knows or likes or whatever the case is, but she clearly wasn't one of them. Now, he done maxed out his bags probably. So he got a maxed out wallet and he's claimed everything out of that specific wallet. No telling how many other wallets he has and he's promoting. But let's check out one of his other videos here. Click on this again. All right. So this is from a month ago, right? So Stunner Breezy, he already making bank. He already juiced the system. But even though he juiced the system, he want to juice it more. He want to take more referrals, grow his bags even faster. Not in the interest of the community, but in his own self-interest. So let's check out this address and see what's going on. All right, let's see what's happening. So we're gonna put this in, right? All right, so now we're looking at this address ending in 988A, which is this one here, right? All right, look at this. Now, he done got 19,000 drip in rewards. Out of that, how much is he giving to his downline? 1,000? Really? You guys, you have set 377 direct referrals. You guys are signing up under this guy. And how much is he dropping to you? Are you getting even $12? Right? Look at this. That's just a little bit over 5%. Now, I don't know what he's doing with the rest. He had dropping to somebody, maybe his own wallet, maybe some friends or family, but it ain't going to his downline. This is clear from here. All right. So, with that understanding, people, I know you've already signed up under them and you feel like you're stuck. That's the purpose for this video. I'm going to show you what I do to stop feeding these people that have big bags. All right. So, let's go and jump over to that. I'm going to show you guys my current wallet, where it is now. All right. So under my 2177, I have 227. So what I typically do, I'll let my available balance grow to a certain point before I hydrate, to justify the transaction fees, right? And so what I'm gonna do, I'm sitting here, I'm like, okay, it's time for me to hydrate. And you guys can hydrate whenever you want to. I just let my available balance get up to at least 100 drip before I hydrate, but you guys do as you want. But when you do, first thing you want to do is grab your address, right? So I'm going to copy my address, and then I'm going to go to this dripnetwork.ca. I'll leave a link for it in the description for a reference for you guys. You'll get used to it as you use it. And then I'm going to drop my address in there. Once I have my address, I'm going to come down here and select to see all of the people in my upline. So this is me. This is Crypto Mischief Wallet, which he maxed out. So he's no longer eligible. This one is eligible, although it maxed out, right? This one here is even eligible, even though he maxed out. I don't know what these things are. They're strange. I'm going to look into that a little bit more, but that's not relevant to this video. This particular address here is the founder's wallet. So this is the one when you come here, everything that comes into here should be burned or going to a burn address or something. So this is the only wallet that I want my referrals going to. Okay. Now, if there were other influencers in here, in this gap right here, then I'm like, okay, if this is Stunner's address, I don't want him receiving 5% of what I'm doing, because 5% of $227, that's a good, what, 10 drip or something like that. And that 10 drip minus times 300, he got like 300 people, 377 direct people on him. 10 times 377. If everybody doing that, he receiving 3,700 drip just out of nowhere. In addition, I don't want that. We don't want that. We can't keep feeding them like this, right? So this is what I do. I know for a fact, once I come here, I only want my deposits going into this one. And notice this check mark right here. This is the next one that's eligible. So I always make sure this check mark is on this address when I'm depositing anything, any available balance that's significant like this, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and hydrate now. All right. And I'm gonna hydrate 3 times. I'm gonna hydrate this time to make sure it goes to the burn address, right? So I'm gonna confirm that hydrate. All right. Come on, hydrate. Come on, hydrate. You're making the video long. Come on. Come on, drip. Hurry up. There we go. All right. So I'm back here. I'm gonna refresh this. All right. Then I'm gonna come down here and see who's eligible next. Next that's eligible, even though this shouldn't be receiving it and this shouldn't be receiving it, this is the next eligible. I don't want any significant deposits going to this address right here. So I'm going to come off here and I'm going to hydrate again. You know what? I actually should have checked my, oops, I should have checked my wallet balance to see how much I'm paying on this mug. So it went from 1 point, what was it? 1.7318, I think it was. And then it dropped to that. All right, so I'm gonna hydrate again. Just this little amount though, right? Just that little amount. All right, so I'm gonna hydrate that. Hydrate again. Now, of course, the more eligible ones you have to get to the addresses that you want to support, the more times you have to do this. But I can tolerate doing it 3 times. And, just to make sure I'm not feeding the bags of someone else. All right. That already is juicing the system. All right. You wait a couple minutes or so. Let my available balance show up to something to where I can hydrate. It shouldn't be too long. All right. Come on, drip. Give me my money, man. Give me my money. My little 1%. And if I refresh it now, the next one should be at this one. So this is going to be the next eligible address to receive my rewards. Okay. Come down here. I'm going to go ahead and hydrate again, just this small amount, because I don't want to feed the beast. This draining the system. I'm going to confirm that. All right. And after this has been confirmed, this one will be eligible for next referral. So I will allow my bag to grow, right? Okay. Compound that, or confirm that. All right. If I refresh this, come down here, and now I am ready and set to make sure my referral rewards, go to this address next. So I'm happy I can walk away now, and I've done my part of stopping the bleeding, stopping these vampires from leeching the system like they're doing. All right. I don't want to support them. You guys don't need to do it either. Now let's take a look at how much BNB fees I incurred. So we went from, like, to do it 3 times, I went from 1.7318 minus 1.7285. 0.003. I think BNB is about $304. So I spent about $1 in transaction fees to do that, whereas otherwise we were just paid 30 cents, right? But to me, that's worth an extra 60 cents to stop feeding these other influencers. We've got to stop doing this, folks. If we stop doing this, make their bags run dry, we'll all be on the same playing field. We'll all be able to see the price of drip go up because these leechers won't be dumping on the system like they're doing. All right, people, you guys got any questions, comments, please leave them down at the bottom. Please like, share, subscribe, do all that kind of good stuff so we can get this information out there. We got to hit these Vampire Diaries where it hurts, because drip is truly a powerful system if we take control over it and treat it the way it's supposed to be treated. All right, folks, until the next one, we'll holler.